Hello YouTube, this is Dexter Nolan bringing you a brand new deck video, which is Geargia Tricks. So I'm going to get right into it. I run triple armor because he's the playmaker of the deck. He's a +1 when he's flipped. He's high defense, so he can usually last a second turn, and he's just so good for setting up your plays. Triple accelerator because he's involved in all of your plays. He's your extra guy that goes into Gigantex for you, and he's also really good. One Geargiano because he's too good not to run. You just run the one copy, so he's a Gigantex target. I don't run any MK2s because this is a 4-axis deck, not a 3-axis deck. Triple Arsenal because he gets your Geargia armor first turn plays, which are vital to your success. He increases your odds of opening. Triple Myrmilio because Myrmilio is the sub-engine in this deck. It's rank 4 and it can make instant rank 4 plays with Dianire. Its interactions with Dianire are really good. You can usually get a spell trap pop, or maybe a search for a trap hole card, depending on the type of summon. Dianire because, as I said, great interaction with Myrmilio. I only run 2 as opposed to 3 because I feel that it's dead early game and you really want that first turn Myrmilio, and Dianire is just too dead, not a very good card on its own. Double Pot of Duality because I only had I didn't want to run Upstart Goblins and I wanted to increase consistency a bit. This felt like the best thing, especially on turn 1. You could dig for 3 and you could just pick one, especially if it's Myrmilio or Armor, because they don't really affect him because they're normal or sets. So yeah, I also find Upstart a bit lackluster in this kind of deck. Triple MST because it clears out those horrible problems, and it's great against floodgates, first of all. And the second bit is, if you're going to be making a play, you might want to MST some back row, especially since Hat isn't seeing as much play anymore. Double Chalice because shadows are a thing, and extra effect negation is always nice. It's also 400 boosting those situations where a damage calculation 400 would be the difference. Lance because spell trap protection, and also for the same reason as Chalice, that extra 800 is real good in the damage step. One Mind Control, one Book of Moon, and one Dark Hole because they're staple spells and traps in most cases. Mind Control less so, but since it's a 4-axis deck, Mind Control is live a lot of the time. Dark Hole and Book of Moon are just personal favourites. I like putting in all my decks, unless they're really tight or combo decks. One Soul Charge because I don't really need 2 or 3 in here, and I think the 1 is fine, the single Soul Charge. I would probably take out maybe a trap for a second Soul Charge, but right now I'm fine at 1. And next, because this is more of a kind of tempo based deck, a kind of mid-game deck, it's not really going to burst and explode like it used to with Geargia Gear at 3 and the 3-axis as well. But it also has the added benefits of, having a bit more of control. It's good early game, preventing your opponent from exploding, and also mid-game from keeping your advantage up. I really like this deck more than I used to, even though Geargia Gear did get hit, because you can make it a more control-y style tempo mid-range kind of build. It's like more of a mix. The 4 stable traps, because I run them in all my decks, most of my decks, as long as they're not combo-based decks. Traptrix Trapple Nightmare because it's searchable with Myrmilio and it's a +1. Also because in the deck it just thins it out a bit more, and it's better to have it in here than not have it in here. I might even add a second one over something like a Deep Prison. Double War Tap, I think 3 is too many, 2 is the perfect number, and yeah, I just really like this card. Double Call the Haunted, which I may cut. It's nice with its interaction with Myrmilio. It pops Spell Trap and you get an extra level 4, which can lead to rank 4 plays. I might actually cut these. As I said, I'm interested in Soul Charges and stuff like that, adding them in. but we'll see how they do in testing. And double Fiendish because effect negation, and I don't really like breakthrough skill all that much. I also run Chalices, which I think do breakthrough skill's job pretty well. And yeah, Fiendish Chain, it also stops attacks. And the last one is the 1D Prison, which I may cut or add a second one of because I'm not really comfortable with having it at 1. It just seems so pointless. You're never going to draw it for it to be, you can't rely on it to be drawn to deal with the hands, and since it's a rank 4 deck I can easily go into Khorne anyways. So yeah, it's just there because I'm kind of still testing. I wonder, should I add in an extra Soul Charge, maybe add in an extra Fiendish Chain or something like, I don't know, anything really. A Traptrix Apple Nightmare I even mentioned. For the extra deck, I don't have everything because I traded away most of my extra deck last week, which was a silly decision. But here's what I do still have. 2 Gigantechs, I'll add a third. I should have a third somewhere actually already. Castel, because he's an excellent card, probably the best rank 4 there is. I'll probably be adding something like an Arc, not an Exton Knight because I just don't have that money. But an Arc, maybe an Emerald, maybe just something like a Gaga Cowboy, I don't have one of those, Heartland Draco, that kind of thing, you know, just general rank 4s, Abyss Dweller. Black Sheep of Khorne, Rhapsody and Berserk, Steelstorm Roach, Maestroke, Diamond Direwolf, and of course Ragnazero. I don't know what this guy is doing in here actually, it's pretty junk, but yeah. They are oh, it also sets armor I think, but other than that it's pretty junk. Yeah, so I don't know why you'd want to set armor when you can do it himself, but that's besides the point. That is my extra deck for now. I have a side deck here which is just pretty general stuff. Should probably take System Down out since it actually kills my own deck. Oh, it's only my opponent controls, so it's not that bad. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is my Geargia deck video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a comment and a like, and if possible, subscribe. Peace out.